Journalist Judy Licht and Lynn White. And I have to say, I feel like I'm in an episode of Really, Really with Seth and Amy on SNL. And not to make a joke of it, but you hear like the website and you can't help but think, here we go again.
The dirty, who knew it was even out there?
I know, a little giggle there, but it's but yeah, it's really not funny to voters, and now he's running for mayor. And at this point, it was really a shocker, the press conference today, and the other shoe dropped when Huma really took the mic.
Wasn't that impressive? Yeah. I mean, talk about a woman of honor. Mm-hmm. I want her to run for mayor at this point. At least she's got some integrity. She's standing by her man. She's doing what most of them do. Obviously, they did discuss this a long time ago. They're both they want to be there. They want to be, you know, in Gracie Mansion together. And I think they've sacrificed. A lot of people do have problems with their marriages. And when one is traveling, she was traveling with the Secretary of State Clinton, and the other is in Congress, has a lot of power, gets lonely. Who knows what they do? Look, men with power doesn't equal a good thing in the end all the time. You've got Vitter, you've got Mark Sanford, you've got Elliot Spitzer also running for comptroller here in New York.
Lynn? Judy's beside herself.
Lynn, have we become so degraded as a society that we no longer look for character, for honesty, for decency?
Not in a politician. They just don't exist.
Well, then we get the government that we deserve.
What?
Let me say something. In this time where we have Honey Boo Boo, where we have the Jersey Shore, where we have the Real Housewives, do we want this from our government? Because if that's so, then we get the government we always complain about. I mean, really, do we want? It's not about exposing himself. It's about lying and continuously lying.
Well, at this point, he's saying that he was open with his wife and that she was aware of this. This wasn't a surprise. They discussed this before he decided to run for mayor.
Who cares if he's open with his wife?
He said in public that there was more to come, and this was it. So, okay, look at Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is the most...
Bill Clinton.
I'd rather not, but if you take a look at his career and his life, he is the most popular politician on the planet. And do you think his sex life away from Hillary stopped after Monica Lewinsky?
Do you think he sent pictures of his penis
we
to
don't know what he did.
I mean, you know what? God,
what do you think?
About?
So we knew of the scandal before, obviously. Does this really change anything with voters? He's actually been polling well. Do you think
that was before this?
Now?
I think that was before this. If people are stupid enough, and I mean really dumb and inured to sleaze, to vote for this man, then you know what? They deserve what. Then a fool is born every minute, to quote P.T. Barnum.
You know, sadly, what it comes down to is anyone but Quinn, and that's what you've got here. People are still looking at him because they don't like the alternative. And poor Bill Thompson, I mean, he has a shot now, but where is he? Where's his voice? He needs to step up to the plate so that people can see him more.
All right, well, clearly people wanted to hear from Huma, and now they have, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Thank you both for being on the show, Judy. And
no one's talked about Carlos Danger and his appeal to the Hispanic vote?
Next week.
And of course, that is what he apparently called himself in those texts. Thank you, ladies, for being on the show. New York State will give same-sex spouses refunds for estate taxes they were forced to pay because